headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went and did away. I ain't f***ing okay, I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck here for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah, rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole damn week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family, from a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my camera when I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. My team really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. Slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god mess. Hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my camera when I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. My team really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. I'm headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went and did away. I ain't f***ing okay, I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck here for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah, rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole damn week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family, from a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my camera when I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage. trying to find my pain. I see the sun coming out of that rain. My team really not tame. I'ma never slow down, I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. I'm a slave for you. Slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god. Mess, whole place, more tests.
All right, folks. Sorry about that. Had a little issue with SDK, and I had to have a conversation with the league real quick. So good to see everybody out there. Much love to you. Hopefully you're having a good afternoon, good evening, good morning. We are at, I know it said LA Coliseum there for a second, but we're at Martinsville here, if you can't tell. Drivers ready to rock and roll here for week 8. As here's what your race information is going to be looking like here at Martinsville. The half miler, 109 degrees on the track temperature, 83 degrees on the air temperature, 20 lap heats, 70 lap feature, 1 fast repair for the drivers as they work. It will be a good race. ShopShopRacing.net giving you all the action. MCI Graphics Thunder S Super Late Model Series. You can find a link for Coulter Jr.'s paint schemes to his Trading Paints site out there in the race description. Good to see everybody out there. Much love to you. Apologize about the late start there. Here was the starting grid for your heat. Hopefully it's going to be able to show up. show. Maybe not. Here it is. Here, we'll show it this way. Be pretty easy to do it. Levi Allen was your pole sitter. Jason Day, your outside pole sitter. Nathan Bigart is going to be inside row number 3. Jeremiah Burke, row number 4. Crownover, Retchen, Church, Hammond, Dove, Strickland, Roberge, all the drivers out there ready to rock and roll. Good to see you out there. Thank you very much to everybody for being out there. I appreciate you guys we hit 1,500 subscribers on YouTube last night, so thank you very much to everybody who's subscribed to our YouTube channel. You guys keep killing it and knocking it out of the park. It was great to see. Oh, man. All right, let's go. We're going to go green flag racing. Quick caution there. We'll take a look and see what happened in just a moment. Actually, we'll take a look right now. So we're going to go green. That was right there. Caution right here. Obviously, 01 and the 73 got together there. That was very quick. But, yeah, we're going green. Jason Day out front over Levi Allen as they work. And I got Greg Langford's. I want to make sure we talk about all of our sponsors all the time, and we'll talk about Greg and C&L Carpets. He's part of part of Signature Esports, and has been for a couple of weeks. And I've been missing his sponsored segment, so I do apologize to Greg and C&L Carpets. We'll talk about. He specializes in wood flooring, anything laminated out there as well. So we'll get his logo all popped up and populated on the screen, and we'll make sure that he is all ready to go. Many fun things. Jason Day out front over Allen. Caution comes back out. We'll take a look and see what happened here as Brad Dove has an issue. 125 into the corner. Ooh. Steps back into the gas. 01 there, just to the back bumper. Just back on the throttle more quickly. And the 5 and the 73 all involved. Strickland gets around, doing just fine there for these drivers. iRacing, your platform for sim racing here, folks. We appreciate iRacing being the magical number that it is. So hopefully you're all doing fantastic on this Sunday afternoon. I know that we've got a lot going on over here at Signature Esports, and personally, life has been crazy. Looking forward to a great race tonight. It's going to be I like Martinsville in this car. This car kind of digs out, and we're going to see a couple of weeks left here for the Chop Shop Racing Super Late Model Series. And then they're going to dig into what they're calling, as I go back into it's going to be the Dirt and Tarmac Rumble. That's going to be the next series. They're going to be on Sundays. That's going to be a ton of fun. If you haven't seen that schedule, go to chopshopiRacing.net. Get yourself hooked up on that, because what a cool premise that's going to be. Jason Day has 4 wins on the series so far. Excuse me. And we're going to take a look at the points here real quick as I save the current updated points. Today has just been a day. It's been an absolute mess of a day. And I like to put everything out there. Right now, Jason Day leads in points, 52 over Anthony Crownover. Crownover second, with John Hammond in third on the point standings. So Jason Day, over the next couple of races, they have 2 races after this week, so we're in week 8 right now. They're going to have their hands full. 3 heat wins for Jason Day. Points are ready to work. Day's going to be restarting on the outside next to his teammate Levi Allen, who's going to be on the inside. Strength of field here somewhere around the 2.8K mark. It's good racing. These super late models are a ton of fun. Schedule for the series. They're going to be off next week. Then they'll be back for Iowa and Slinger. And then after that, on the 5th of May, they're going to be here for the IndyCar series. And then IndyCars at Michigan, then IndyCars at Road America, IndyCars at Indianapolis Oval. They're going to take some time off. They're going to go SRX at Knoxville, SRX at North Wilkesboro, and SRX at Eldora. Then Mazda's at New Atlanta and Texas. They're going to take a bye week on the 7th. And then Mazda's at the Richmond Oval, and the Street Stocks at Charlotte to round out that series. That's going to be a fun series. It'll be crazy. Green flag. This will be 9 laps to go here in the heat. Caution laps do count. John Hammond up 5 here. Hammond to the outside of the 28. 28 to the inside. Martinsville, a great racetrack. Little wall tap for the 75. Will be side by side. 28 gets up into the wall. Good battle here. NASCAR's at Martinsville this week. We'll see if the 28 can clear John Hammond. John Hammond will drop into the corner. Caution will come back out. So Hammond will be back on 4th. Brad Dove, Nathan Biggert happening an issue again. Ooh. Here's what happened here. 5 way up the race line, gets up near the wall, is free off the corner. Oh, right into the 01 and the 5. Oy. Church comes to pit road. Got some right front damage on that car. Brad Dove coming around will have the 01 behind. The 01 with some heavy nose damage as well. If Churchy can get that car worked on here. To see everybody out there. Thank you so much to everybody for knocking it out of the park. Thank you to our driver cams as well. A couple of driver cams out there today. The beef jerky and a little bit of driver cams. Oops, somebody is stepped away from their desk. Which could be anybody. What we got? It's an I flag right there. If you haven't seen the I flags, those things are cool. I think that's Day right there. Oh wait, yeah, that's Jason Day. Here's the 52 to see the man. Hopefully baseball season went well this week. Yeah. Be 3 or 4 laps to go here when we go back to green flag racing. Martinsville can be a ton of fun. It also can be a headache. Depends on what the drivers need to see and need to have, and all the good things. Thank you to Beef Jerky Unlimited for being a part of what we do over here. Thank you to CNL Carpets. As well, thank you to, of course, everybody knocking it out of the park. I don't know whose setup that is, but that's a pretty darn bang up setup. Appreciate and appreciate. All right, we'll be lights off on the pace car. Brad Dove will go to the tail of the field here. Church got what he could fix. 30 seconds is more than plenty. Nathan Biggart is going to be up there as well, so we'll see what these drivers are going to be able to do here. As we'll see super lates looking like actual modifieds in the back of the field right now. Martinsville's feature is going to be 70 laps. The heat race will be dictated by these 2 drivers. They get a good long green flag run, and we'll see some racing here, as will be double file here for the tail end of this one. 52 on the outside, 97 on the inside, 75 there, 28 as well. 98-24, Mark Retchen, a legend in the making, finished second last night in the charity race that we were a part of for autism awareness, and we can appreciate that. So if you haven't checked that race out, go out and see some good racing. They had 70-lap green flag run on the 150-lapper and some cautions that made that race a ton of fun. All right, we're ready to go. I'm ready to go. Green flag. Good restart for the 75. It's free into the corner. And right now, just can't get clear enough to get down. 2 to go here as John Hammond has to drag a little extra brake into the corner. He's going to be able to clear the 28. Will drop in. Oh, gets bumped by the 28. Way to hold on to it for that driver. 75, white flag waves. A great entry for the 75. Just didn't have if he didn't have the 28 there, that was a good pass to get in there. All right, around the corner we go. Heat race, the 4th heat win for Jason Day. Levi Allen will be 2nd. Crown over 3rd. Retchen, Roberge, your top 5. Burke, Strickland, Biggert, and Hammond. Hammond had a great finish, or a great restart. They're able to time it with the 52, and a great day. 19:22 fast lap for the heats as we get ready to go, and going to do a little warm-up for these drivers in just a moment. While they do that, I'm going to grab some water, and going to finish this one up. It's going to be insane. I'm liking it. Here's your... Oh, that was going to be a resort. So they're going to have the warm-up. I'll be right back. warm up, getting ready to finish up here. Good to see everybody out there. Thank you so much to the fine folks who knock it us out of the park. They're going to get some things situated. Step away, grab a little bit of water, and we're going to be ready to go. Martinsville is going to be a good race. 70 lapper coming up for the drivers. If they can keep it green, it's going to be insane. Here's your starting grid for the week 8 race. Jason Day is going to be your pole sitter. Levi Allen, your outside pole sitter. Anthony Crownover, Mark Retchen are going to make up row number 2. Christopher Burge and Jeremiah Burke, row number 3. Row 4 will be Michael Strickland, Nathan Bigart, John Hammond, Robert Church, row number 5. Brad Dove back there as well, ready to rock and roll. And I'm secretly rooting for the driver. I guess that's the way to put it, right? It's the way we should put it, I guess. I don't know. These things happen. Yeah. Good thanks. Thank you to Chop Shop. Thank you for them for being a sponsor of Signature Sports as well as all the fine folks out there that knock it out of the park. Big thank you to MCI Graphics for being a part of the Chop Shop Racing Series. If you want a good paint scheme out there, I encourage you to go check out Michael Coulter Jr. on Trading Paint. Send him a message and ask him what he can do for you, because I think that everybody's going to have some fun. Jason Day ready to go as we all look at Martinsville as a racing surface that it's such a great track and can provide some great racing for the super late models. NASCAR, I'm not as a big fan of the NASCAR circuit on that, but it can be good racing. That's for darn sure. We'll see as the drivers get ready to rock and roll. Good to see everybody out there. Much love to you all. If you haven't done so, reach up at the like button for me. It goes a long way to support the stream and support what we do over here. I'm excited to see what the season's gonna tail out, because the points are where Jason Day, if he wins this one, is gonna have a good point advantage going over the next 2 weeks, and a possibility that depending on how the race structures itself out, he might still win the championship even after the fact. So we'll see how it goes. He's been pretty dominant here in this series as we see some of the other drivers picking up their momentum and finding their short track specialty, working straight out of here. Jason Day, a great Canadian out there, putting some energy into everything that he does, as well as you got Roberge out there. He's another Canadian. I call him the nicest Canadian for a reason, because he's just super awesome and super he's a super. He's super. Thanks for asking. All right, they're ready to go. We're going to keep it on the static cams as these drivers circle around 3 and 4. Flat surface here for Martinsville, the half miler, 70 laps, green flag. Drivers into the corner exit. Be fast at times at Ridgemont High. That's what I want to call this one. Side-by-side racing for the lead as Allen tries to lead on the high side. The bottom side of the apron, not where you want to be. Allen leads that lap for the outside lane. 52 side-by-side with the 97. 97 to the bottom, still has a little wall. Ooh, a little wall tap right there. Burke has a little blink right there getting into the corner. 97 to the bottom side. Trail breaks in. Now off to the corner, off to the races they are. 2 of 70 as the driver's going to work. John Hammond back here behind Nathan Bigart is going to be rocketed into the corner. 19.13 fast lap as Burt goes to the high side. 75 carries the drift zone into the corner. He's going to have speed. Can he get to the back bumper of the 01? 73 stuck way up off of the high side here. He's good to go. He's fine. Strickland making it work. 19.02 fast lap for Jason Day. Track temperature starting to show its character right now. Here's a look at the turn 2 camera as you get around 3 and 4. This shows that how small Martinsville is, but how big it feels in these cars. Here's the nose cam of, I don't know. Who do we go on board with here? Go on, Big Art. A 1 in tow of the 88. Stryker not feeling the best. He's a little under the weather, so any speedy recoveries for that driver. Working on their race pace currently as they continue to go 0-1 to the back bumper of the 88. Roberge going to have that long run race pace. Roberge always there when he needs to be. And, 70 laps around this racetrack is a lot. He's going to give up a high lane here for the 88. Be side by side as the 88 goes to the inside. 88 into the corner. Might drift up a little bit. 98 battles back. This is the battle for fifth. As the 98, little wall tap, gets Arkad. 75 to the inside. 75 is going to carry the corner. 98 way up out of the race line. We'll have a good save here. We'll get back into the groove and we'll back at it. Mark Retchen inside the top four is fourth right now. Inside the top five, 2.5 back is going to be Strickland here as the short track drivers putting some energy in. Here is the 28, Anthony Crownover in third. Battle forward to 1.1 as they work. Levi Allen in second behind the 52. Two super late model drivers. Good energy so far for all the drivers as Levi will go on board. Here's what it looks like from that camera right there. That's insane to see. 52 breaks the air. I think 97 getting in the corner a little bit better. 52 drifts up the race line. You see just what these cars do onto the front straightaway here. What a great view that is right there. These windshields are very, very, very long, but they're very narrow as far as the view goes when it comes to getting in, when it comes to what you can see out of. Twelve of 70 as they work. Into the corner. 3 and 4 busy. Right now, everybody's single file. Robert's back a little bit. Church has Dove to the inside. There's a little battle happening here. Here's Brad Dove. Oh, gets into the bottom. It's around the bottom side of the racetrack. He and Church get into the corner. One thing about this racetrack is you got to take care of the car. You got to be there in the long haul. And Church trying to do just that on board of what Robert Church sees. .125 free off the corner right there. A good line for Church. His last lap, 20.28. Little flick back to the right. Keep the wheel steady. That's one of the things about this car is trying to make sure that you flick the corner a little bit. It's like you would with the Xfinity car. I think he's faster than Brad Dove right now. Has to drop down to the bottom. 125 free, a little bit up there. Dove trying to get to the back bumper. Jason Day into 1 and 2. Robert Church coming around the front straightaway out of 4, so that's the difference. That's what 10 seconds looks like. A little wall tap for the 5 there. Going to be trying to get around the 125 up to the high side. Church into the corner, down to the back side. Mark Retchen about to be under fire from Michael Strickland behind Nathan Bigharts, up 2. John Hamilton's going to be up 2 as well. Jeremiah Burke in tow, 75 in 7th. Anthony Crownover in 3rd. Mark Retchen in 4th. Strickland in 5th. Jason Day still about a half second, just besting a little bit of what's going on here, and the dynamic track starting to show up. I go to the nose cam of Anthony Crownover. There's a little bit of separation here. You're starting to see the bottom side of this race line darken up. That tire compound starting to stick to the bottom side of the racetrack. And we're starting to see the dynamic track wear of iRacing start to put itself in motion. 75 free off corner back here just a little bit. He's good to go. No wall taps. He's going to have better braking into the corner. 73 still trying to work. Bottom side for the 75 gets up out of the racing groove. Little snap to the corner. Battle for 4th happening right now is the 88 to the back bumper of the 24. Strickland looking to try to make a pass. The bump and run is a big thing with these cars, but you got to remember that if you're going to get to the corner, you got to get to the inside as quickly as you can. Right now, little wall taps here and wall taps for some of the drivers. 73 runs over the inside turtle portion there. 73 diamonding the corner, up off the groove. John Hammond, into the wall the 73 was. Come on, Jeremiah, you got this. Jason Day out front. The race leader going to work. On camera. .24.70, the battle for the lead between these two. Crown over. Going to outpace Michael Strickland. Strickland sits in that fourth spot here. Excuse me. With the 01 behind. John Hammond still trying to play catch up here. 5 3/4 back. His lap times right there with Nathan Bigart. As Mark Rutchin goes back a spot. It's easy to lose a couple of spots here if you've got a couple of cars traveling the corner. 24 trying to keep up with what the drivers are doing. This time by, seeing drivers run pretty much the same lap times. Rutchin just a touch faster than Nate in the 01. John Hammond back here, his last lap faster than Nate as well. And right on par with third place. As you see the race line continuing to hold its own for some clean air. And right now the 97 closing into the distance just a little bit more. Last 5 lap times here at Martinsville. Allen better on 4 of the 5. We'll see this time by if it'll still stay the same. 3 of 5 now going to the advantage of Jason Day. Jason Day off the corner. Back straightaway running. These cars run this track very well. Levi Allen to Anthony Crownover. Crownover bested every lap but 26. Time by. We'll see what Crownover does. Just 1/1000th of a second faster. Strickland catching on every lap than 26 for Anthony Crownover. About half a second, just over 6/10 of a second over the course of the last 5 laps. We'll see this time by what Crownover's going to be able to do here. 2 1/10 to get into the corner. Strickland runs just a little off pace on that one, but only by 8/1000th of a second. He's pulled away from Nathan Bigart. Bigart to Retchin. Retchin faster in every corner, except for a little bit on 26 and a little bit on 29. As this time by, we'll see what these drivers do. 30 better for Retchin. Retchin 5/1000th of a second. 5/1000th of a second is a pretty big deal. Mark Retchin looking to try to make moves and get himself back up to the momentum field here. Hammond better on 29. Trying to close down the pace here as they go to work. 3.6 back. Let's have Jeremiah Burke behind him. And Burke 20.299 is going to have a half second better. I think John might have just gotten a little bit, little extra on the car, a little extra spiciness rolling. Burke to Roberge. Roberge right in tow. 2/10 of a second difference between those two drivers on a couple of laps, but faster on 27 and 30. Not enough to have a net positive. But Roberge to Brad Dove. Dove better on 28. Dove trying to close in now. 19.8 for the driver. 4/10 of a second difference here as Brad Dove carries Church to the bottom side. 125 of the 5 side by side. 5 back to the inside. Needs to go to work. As now Brad Dove goes back to 11th. As the 5 looks to carry the corner. 5's going to have to run just a little bit harder here because he's got the leaders in tow. There's Jason Day and Levi Allen closing in the distance here. 1/10 better. 6/10 of a second as Allen goes to work. Anthony Crownover closing in from 2.2 now to 2 seconds, the lap times, as the gap starts to ever increase. Halfway through this race right now, Jason Day leads. Now the tire wear becoming a factor. 01 to the 24. 24 try to a little wall tap for the 01. Into the corner. 24 is going to get the inside run. 01 says go ahead. And we'll pull the tires off and try to go back to work. Retchin back up to 5th. Now trying to track down the leaders is one of the fastest drivers on the racetrack. Big Art just ran a 20.73. John Hammond off 2. Little free off corner. Try to work the corner here. Wall tap drops in. Got to run that second lane. Diamond shape for the 73. You see him low line exit for the 73, but Hammond carries speed on the straightaway. Jason Day and Church. There's Dove to Church. Dove. Church will be a lap down. 52 trying to work the outside lane. Brad Dove. There's the corner. 52 on the bottom side. A little bit of lap traffic going to be able to play dividends here. As Brad Dove tries to stay on the lead lap. 52 will work the corner here. 125 up the race line. 125 still holding on here. Brad Dove, he's going to give the race line away. 52, 97, now the 97 in tow. 125 down to the 97. Whoa, a little free off the corner. To keep yourself away from the wall as the 125 goes back to work. You don't want to give up the race line, but you don't want to. You want to battle for every position you can, and right now that outside lane can battle. And right now, Brad Dove side by side. Ooh, a little door bang. 97 down to the bottom. 125, a little flicker there as the 125 goes back to work. Jason Day. Now Levi Allen. Allen will have to get to the back bumper of the 125 here if he wants to catch Jason Day. As Jason Day goes to work 125 in the middle of this corner. Anthony Crownover closes back down the distance, has Robert Church in front of him. 28 in tow. Closes that 2-second approach now. As we'll see the 28 drop to the bottom. We'll try to make the line run. 5 with a diamond. As Levi Allen still works on the back bumper of the 125. Jason Day to clear. Crownover trying to get to the inside of the 5. Corner exit goes to the 28. 28 will have the inside lane on the turn here. 1 and 2, and now we'll have an opportunity to go to work and try to catch up to Levi Allen. Michael Strickland in tow. 5 near the wall, gets a little plant. That's what I call it, some people call it ARCA braking. I call it arcing the wall, because if you've ever driven the ARCA car around to any racing surface, the moment you get that right side stuck to the wall, that's what you see there. Anthony Crownover. Ooh, 125 and the 97. The 97 gets back to the corner, gets to the 125. And now the 125 holding his own. Crownover in the groove now. 25 laps to go. Presented by Admin Box. Go to adminbox2x's.com. Make sure you use promo code SHOP. Save yourself some money. Get yourself a race control box. We love what Fish and the company does over there. We appreciate him being absolutely one of the best entrepreneurs that iRacing's seen in a hot minute. Able to support all these leagues and all these series, and does a great job. Jason Day to Levi Allen, Anthony Crownover, Michael Strickland, Mark Retchen, your top 5. As Retchen goes to get to the inside, it's going to carry the corner. 5 on the outside. 24 trying to make clear. Here's the 01. 01 now in tow as the 24 rockets to the bottom. 5, a little wall tap there. He's fine. Sees the 01 coming. 01 try to make a head of steam happen here. But Jason Day, 1.1 second lead over Levi Allen. Allen trying to push here as the 125 tries to push to get back. Here is Robert Church. This is the driver who has been getting comfortable with the race car. But the 125 doing just that. He is up there running with these leaders and carrying some of his faster lap times now. 19.73 is faster than the top 2. But Anthony Crownover is as well as they continue to work. Dove in 19.81. Crownover in 19.79. 20 laps to go. Would need to get around these drivers as the 125 goes to work. 28 into the corner. Jason Day out front by 8/100ths of a second on the corner exit. Will carry a little bit of speed. But Levi Allen saving a little bit here. Toward the end, a 20-lap run to the front. Can he do it? With 19 laps to go, the 28 in tow of the 125. 125, to the back bumper. The 125 gets a bump from the 28 there as Brad Dove goes up into the wall, gets upended, and it's going to be slow on the racetrack right now. Is going to have to get back up into the corner here. That was a bump and move. As Crownover now goes to work. No damage on the front nose. As Brad Dove was cycling there, he was just trying to cycle where he needed to. Now the 24 is going to be right there with a 125. Mark Retchen, Nathan Bigarts, 24 to Diamond the corner. Some right front damage for the 125. The 24 of Retchen into the back bumper. 125 still holding the lane. 24 with more speed on the corner exit here. We'll have to drop into the corner here on the 125. 24 to the inside. 24 with a run. 125 out. 125 keeps it clean. They'll one in tow. The battle for fifth between a couple. Strickland in fourth. 3.2 back. Strickland in fourth. Folks, if you didn't know it, there's a ramen noodle called the Everything Bagel Ramen Noodle. Mrs. Signature just had to show me that. 14 laps to go. Jason Day, Levi Allen, 7/10 of a second. 13 to go this time by. Crownover still trying to close in that 2-second gap. Strickland a little bit faster last few laps. Has been able to clear some time. It's all about little gains here. It's the 24 on the 01. Have a 5 spot to be working on. John Hammond right here with Jeremiah Burke. These two have been going at it for a hot minute as well. Martinsville's been a ton of fun. Burke on the back bump was on the back bumper there for a little bit. Roberge has closed it back down as well. St. Chris is trying to be comfortable with this car. Jason Day to Levi Allen. Roberge 17 seconds the gap now. And we'll see the leaders maybe before the end of this one. We'll see 2 seconds still to try to gain for the 52 and the 97. And they might be getting lap traffic at the appropriate time. We'll see. It'll be 10 to go this time by. Church up here. Holding on 5.5 seconds. 125. 11 3/4 seconds. The gap between he and Roberge. Jason Day to lead a half second here over Levi Allen, who's been able to just kind of whittle away at that lead. 9 to go. Day, Allen, Crownover, Strickland. Mark Retchen, 24 here. 01 in 6th. Another spot to be gained here. John Hammond, who sits third in points. Trying to get a little bit more out of that car before the end of this one. As we saw some cautions in the heat race. This thing is ran green. 70 laps here for these drivers. As the 52, half second. Can he close a little bit more? Church in danger of going 2 laps down. 7 to go. 6 to go this time by. A half second right now. The battle for the lead between two. But anything can happen. Church into the wall. Ooh, a little plant for the 5. Going to stay high for the 52. 52 with the corner. Battles back. 97 clears. 97 dirty air now dumped. As the 52 needs a couple of lap cars between he with 5 laps to go and the 97. As a 5 carries the corner. Jason Day to try to make it one more. Can he get 5 wins on the series before he... Oh, the 5 goes down to the bottom. Dove. Caution comes out. Brad Dove. Not Brad Dove. Sorry, Robert Church. I don't know why I said Brad Dove, because I was looking up at Brad Dove's number. It was highlighted. And then just on corner exit, the 97 back of the throttle of the 5. And so, man, look at iRacing.com. Get your subscription today. Use Chris Roberge as your driver that you want to refer. It'll save him a little bit of money and help him out. He is the nicest Canadian for a reason. I encourage you to go out there and give him some love. Roberge still on the lead lap here. John Hammond will be on the lead lap as well. Jason Day will be your race leader. And Levi Allen being second here. And when it comes down to it, Church was doing what he could to get around. Brad Dove should be your lucky dog. Drivers coming to pit road. Church will stay out there as well. Jason Day ready to go. I believe caution laps do not count. I believe that's the way this has been working. Can't remember. All right. Jason Day is going to have a restart here. And if anybody saved any tire, it's going to be huge. I think caution laps are counting. Nope, caution laps do not count. There we go. I'm seeing it cycle back. Yeah. So it'll be 3 laps to go. Would we go back to green flag racing, something like that, 3 or 4? We're completing lap 67, so should be 3 laps to go. Should be. Yeah, it's 4 to go. Yeah, it should be 3 to go. We'll go back to green flag racing, I believe. Been a good series. Been a good race. It's been fun. Everybody's enjoyed themselves, that's for sure. Throw your comments up there. I want everybody to take the time and remember to have the energy to say hello to my little friend. I always tell everybody good afternoon, good evening, good morning. I put this out last night. I'm going to put it out tonight. Write me an intro. I know I'd say good afternoon, good evening, good morning every stream, but what should I say after that? Guys, write me an intro. Give me something funny to say that's racing appropriate when it comes to iRacing. Yeah, outside of that, it's just stream stuff. All right, we're ready. Bumpers, green flag. 3 to go here at Martinsville. John Hammond to the inside, the 01 up the race line. 75 gets around. 73 is going to get around as well. Jason Day to hold on. 2 laps to go here as Mark Retchen has been saving some tire here over the long haul. Can he get around Michael Strickland here with 2 to go? Big Arta and Burke going back and forth. Wall tap, 73 off the wall, 01. The defense here as the 73 gets to the bottom side, 01 to the outside as well. Jason Day will come around, making 1 lap to go here at Martinsville, presented by, well, you and all you fine folks out there. Jason Day leading here has led it all but maybe 1 or 2 laps when he had a battle with the 97. He gets his 5th win on the series. Allen will be 2nd, Crownover 3rd. Strickland holds on to 4th, and Mark Retchen, your top 5. John Hammond gets another spot. Time for the biggest mover of the race as he and Michael Strickland is Jason Day. It's the final season win here. And we'll go to work. They will burn it down. Here's your race results, courtesy of MCI Graphics on Trading Paints for the feature here today. Jason Day gets the victory. Levi Allen in 2nd. Anthony Crownover in 3rd. Strickland, Retchen, your top 5. Hammond, Burke, Big Art, Roberge, Dove, and Church, your 11 drivers in today's race. Small fields for the SLMs, but makes for some good racing. We only saw 1 caution in the feature, and it came with a green, white, checkered. So 52 will net another win here. But it's going to change. And if Anthony Cranover can get a couple of wins on the series, then we'll see if that's going to be a thing for these drivers. Jason Day gets the victory. He's going to burn it down. Little Dutch lap here at Martinsville. As the standard would go. Wait for him to hop up in Discord. Yeah, your camera's still on. We still got your camera there, sir. Dun, 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 dun. I was waiting for you to click. We can see your screen.
I was trying to find it. I couldn't get it to work.
Oh, good. Congratulations, fifth winner of the series, man. It's been iconic. I know you're going to be taking a break and you're going to have baseball season, but opportunity here with this win. Not only did you win the heat, but you won the race and won the feature. An opportunity to see what the points do over the next couple of weeks to see if you can win a championship from the field. Walk me through this one. This one looked like it was fun. What'd you think when the caution came out as well?
I was a little worried. Levi, he was gaining ground on me a little bit again. He kind of got, hate to use the word, but he got dubbed a bit when we got caught up to the lap cars. Dub was fighting pretty hard to stay on the lead lap, and when I got by him, he held up Levi, and I gained probably a good half second, maybe 6/8 a second on Levi. So I had a little breathing room, so I was able to slow down just a little bit to save a little tire. And then that late caution, I was a little worried, but you have such an advantage on the restarts, especially single file. I figured I could hold him off, and I seemed to be. He was better on entry, and I was better on exit, so I knew it would play in my advantage. I think for that last 3 laps, but yeah, all in all, it was good. It was probably a little boring to call. It was kind of spread out, but just still my favorite track. Still, I was glad to get a win here. I don't know how the season's going to play out. I got 2 races that I'm not going to be able to race in. I'll get provisionals, so I'm hoping I have enough points to maybe win a championship. I'd hate to lose it because I missed the last 2 races, but at the same time, it is what it is, and I've had a great season so far, so I'm pretty happy with that.
I wouldn't be upset about it, but I wouldn't. This was actually a good race. I mean, like I said, 66 green flag laps for the feature. I know that the heat had a little bit of heat, so to speak, in there, but this one worked out. It worked out kind of nicely to see Martinsville be able to run with some green flag laps and to have some pace as well. So there were battles all over the place here.
Yeah, it was a pretty good race. I wish there was a few more cars on the track, but we've had the same amount of cars every time in averages. So it's been a good series. It's unfortunate it's going to come to an end. I guess we got some exciting Indy cars and dirt stuff coming up, SRX, and I think it's just the time of the day. I think it hurts a lot of the attendance that we're getting. It's during the NASCAR race, during football season, when football season's on, all that kind of stuff. The afternoon's tough on a Sunday. Everybody's got family, but hopefully we can do these short track things again in the future and maybe a different night. But it's a lot of fun. It's probably a lot of fun for you to call when you get some good racing on the short tracks. It's exciting, I think.
I'm not mad about it. And it's going to be regardless of the field size. I tell people all the time that, and I told John and Stryker this, that the series is it's not a bad thing that it's kind of a smaller field, because if you have 25 plus cars in here, it could have taken Martinsville and flipped it on its lid.
For sure. Yeah.
So to see 12 to 16, 18 cars in here is that's a good night. I know we had 11 today, but I know that we had another series that starts prior to what this series does, and some of the drivers are in there running, but this was there's lots of things going on Sunday, and NASCAR is at Martinsville this week, so that's kind of the battle that we have. That's every race though. Friday nights, Saturday nights with the Xfinity and the Truck Series. I'm competing for those views as well, just the same. So, but the league is going to be able to keep it going. I think we'll see this again. The Dirt and Tarmac Series is just going to be a fun series. I know that's going to be. I know that iRacing is supposed to be fun, but I'm excited to see what these guys are going to do. I think it's more of a meme than anything, but it's still going to be great racing. And you guys have put on a phenomenal show for the last 8 races and what's going to do. I know you got baseball coming up, but 5 wins in the series, man. And this was insane. 4 heat wins, and you finished inside the top 5 every single race. What a stat to have.
Pretty happy with that.
I wouldn't be mad about it. All right, brother, give shout outs.
Of course, thanks to you. I do it every time. It's for the same order, but thanks to you for always doing the broadcast. Check out Signature Esports. Everybody does lots of racing, lots of different leagues. I know you're doing some other gaming stuff now too, and lots of streaming. So it's good for you, and hopefully you get a lot more people on you and help you grow your business and all that kind of stuff. And thanks everybody at Shop for putting on this series. MCI Graphics for sponsoring the series. All our other sponsors. I wish I had a list to read them off. These days I'll get one from Striker. Thanks everybody at Shop. They just do a great job, great series, great admins, guys that do the race control. Everything runs very smooth. And if there is a problem, they fix it really quickly. So it's nice to know that things don't get left and kind of get let to stew and people get heated. They get dealt with right away. So it's a good series all that way for all their nights that they run. And thanks to everybody at my team at Five Kings Motorsports and all of our sponsors. And thanks everybody for coming and watching. And hopefully I can get a chance to win this championship.
We're going to keep an eye on it. That's for darn sure. All right, Mr. Day, you good luck with, tell the boy good luck with baseball, and we'll see you in some more races.
Sure, thank you.
That's 52 Cups home in victory lane. Let's talk to your P2 finisher who finishes in second. Mr. Levi Allen needed that green flag run. The caution comes out. Little lap traffic, a little bit of everything. Lots of things kind of just work themselves out. Had an opportunity there at the end. You probably needed a couple of more laps because you were closing the distance down. But the caution comes out and kind of upsets the volume in which you could have closed the distance down toward the end of that race. Walk me through it.
Actually, at the end of there, I was hoping we are going to have a double file restart because that would been really fun.
Oh, yeah. The 10 lap to go segment.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right. Well, walk me through this one. It looked like you were having some fun there for a little bit.
Yeah, I was just trying to save my stuff. This track is, I think, one of Jason's, this is his track. Like this in Bristol. I've seen him win a lot of races here. So he's quite a contender to be up against because he's really good at long run speed. And I was trying to run a different line than he did to try to save a little bit tire. I might have did some good because he said I was gaining on him. But all in all, I think Jason pretty much had this in the bag.
Well, only one way will know. That'll see. That'll be when we run this thing again. I know we're going to be running this series at some point again, at least somewhere, and in some form and fashion. So we'll have to see if you guys can get out and battle it back out at Martinsville one of these days. This one was full of a big green flag run. I know the field's kind of small. It's kind of what we see in officials. We see a little bit smaller fields when it comes to tracks like this. But Martinsville, tell me the feel of Martinsville in these cars, because I like it better in the supers.
Oh, it feels way better in these cars. I ran a truck race on Wednesday at this track, and in these cars on the top, it turns a lot better. In the truck, I was running a nitro set though, so I'm not sure how the default setup is. But it felt like I was trying to turn on ice.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Even the default feels like you're floating on a frozen
Does
pond.
it?
Oh yeah. Martinsville, the NASCAR stuff sucks. Pardon my language on iRacing. I love iRacing, and I will go to bat for this platform every day of the week. And I'm a huge proponent for good racing and clean racing. But the setup at Martinsville for some of these cars that are out there are absolutely terrible.
I heard you shift at Martinsville in the Cup car, don't you?
Yep.
Shift down.
Yep, third. You're the corner in
Wow.
third. Yep. I was watching Top Split do second. They were downshifting all the way to second, and having a quick shift launch off of off of each corner. And I was like, okay, well, no, that's not me. I'll spin the tires. I'll burn them up. It was crazy to see. But these supers, they're a ton of fun to drive here. I like everything that has the word modified in it on this track, and of course I love the supers.
Yeah, the supers are always a blast here. Limited or the late model stocks can be kind of tight everywhere you go, kind of. But the modifieds, they're probably grippy as heck.
Yeah,
I haven't raced those that much.
So the touring, of course, you feel like you're slow everywhere you go, but they probably drive the best on this track when it comes to of the two. If you had to choose the SKs or the touring, I don't know, man. This race was fun. It was phenomenal to see. It was great to see you get back out there. I haven't seen you in a couple of weeks. Hopefully we get to see you the next couple of races. 2 more weeks left in this series. But P2 finished tonight. Levi, congratulations. Give your shout outs.
I'd like to thank you, of course, and Top Shop for putting on the race tonight, and Corey for being the race control. Always does a great job. And I'd like to thank never mind. I can't remember this guy's name. The guy who painted my car. I'd like to thank him. I keep forgetting to do it every time. I'm sorry.
It's good. It's all good. If you painted Levi's car, nice job. It was a good looking car. It is still a good looking car. Not a big deal. All right, brother. Well, we'll see you. Hopefully we'll see you in the next couple of races, and hopefully we'll see you back out of the racetrack soon.
Oh, you will. I'll be here the next 2 races.
I like
hopefully.
It. Well, hopefully 2 wins would be padding your bonus. There it is. That's what I like to hear. Levi, we'll see you next week.
Yep.
That's Levi Allen. He gets P2 finish today, and the legendary OG of OGs, the triple OG, Anthony Crownover. I'm gonna have to change your name on SDK to be the triple OG. Tell me about it, man. P3 finish tonight.
I'll take it. Never not happy with running a race and not winning, but I will take a P3. It's Jason's favorite track, and Levi's always fast, so I'll be the best of the rest.
You started where you finished, and the battles there kind of show where the race line is going to be. But a lot of lap track. I say a lot of lap track. A couple of drivers that are having to contend right there. It's such a big track. Normally, you guys are seeing lap traffic a lot sooner. When you get later in the run and where it's tough to pass, and you're getting to the back bumpers of cars, where do you have to make that choice? I know that if they're just a little bit off pace and you get back at the throttle a little bit earlier. We watched some contact earlier. They didn't tear your car up, but it's about getting around these drivers as cleanly as possible. What does it take at a track like Martinsville where you have to be aggressively patient? I guess that's the best way to put it.
Yeah, that'd probably be the best way to put it. I know you see him there with, I think it was the 125 car. I got slowed down by the 5 car earlier in the run, and I was like, man, I should have been more aggressive with it. But then he moved over, so we were all good there. And then I was getting slowed down by the 125, and I think you've seen that the only way to get around that late in the run, I had to give him a little bumper going into the turn. Not to wreck him, but just push him up the track a little bit so I could be on my way and continue my business.
Bump and runs are real. They do happen. They do happen in all kinds of racing out there, especially at Martinsville. Martinsville is notorious for it. It's one of the reasons why I like Martinsville so much is that you get to see that in every regard. So still a phenomenal race tonight. Lots of things progressing and lots of time to look ahead. Your second in points coming in. In a close enough battle that you're still going to have to race your heart's content over the next 2 weeks to try to either clinch a championship, depending on how things play out when it comes to provisionals and stuff like that. But you could win some heats and you can win some races. That's gonna nip that points battle, and it might make some things close here. What's your plans going forward here in the next 2 weeks?
I'm really looking forward to seeing where the points shake out after they get them updated this week, and see if I even have a shot with the provisionals, because I know I missed a few races myself. Um, but if I can get them, I'm going to give it my all, and I'm trying to kind of feel bad winning it that way. But on the other end, like, I've missed races myself, so I know how it is. It's just bad timing, I guess. But I'm gonna try to go out and sneak and take this one away from him.
It's not a bad goal. Not a bad goal at all. Brother, you got a victory coming in your future again. I see it. I've seen you win before. We're going to see you win again. Hopefully we get to see you win in one of the next 2 races here for the Super Late Series. But congratulations once again. Give me shout outs, brother.
Shout out to the league, Chop Shop. They keep you busy every night of the week. And shout out to Signature Esports and you, Jason, and the race team Pro Rev Esports. Nobody was here tonight. I don't think they're in this league, but looking forward to seeing those guys this week.
What, you're going to be up tomorrow for some dirt series, Tuesday in the truck series. You guys are going to kill it, man. You guys make me smile when it comes to racing, and it's going to be a great time nonetheless, my man.
It's like the shirt I'm wearing right now. Every day is a race day. That Larson shirt I got the super lates on it. I got the dirt, and I got the Cup series on it.
That's right. How was the race? I know you went to Richmond last week.
It was kind of one of those uneventful Richmond races, but I will say it was a blast sitting there watching Joey Gase throw that rear bumper cover on at the 4 car.
I was gonna say, I knew what race you were watching too. Here's a souvenir.
Right, I'd like to have that one.
Right, just throw it up into the stands next time. Let Cranover catch it. We'll get it autographed for him. That'll be what happens with it. All right, brother. We'll see you the rest of the week. Good luck in the rest of your races.
All right, have a good one, Jason.
That's Cranover, the OOOG. I think I put 3 or 4 in there. I'm not quite sure. It happens. Jason Day gets the victory here, 5th in the series. And he's going to be taking provisionals in the next 2 weeks because he's got prime commitments he has to take care of. So we'll have to see how the points shake out. It's going to be interesting to see what's going to come of this because the series is about to have at it, folks. We appreciate you. The world is sometimes unkind to good people. So reminder to be good, be safe, and be kind to one another because you never know whose life you're going to impact each and every day. And it's always a ton of fun. Thank you to MSI Graphics. Thank you to Chop Shop at Admin Box Track Racer, all the fine folks over at the Chop Shop Racing Series. Make sure you go to chopshopracing.net if you want to be a part of what they're doing. A phenomenal series when it comes to leagues and everything they're doing. They race 5 nights a week, and I broadcast 4 of those 5 nights. It's incredible. These guys are ever improving. We'll be back for Dirt tomorrow. Tuesday night, we have some Truck Series action. Wednesday night, Winston Throwback Series. Thursday, we have the Goat Racing Diecast M500 Series. They're coming up. And then on top of that, we'll see you Saturday for our 4-year anniversary marathon stream where you guys control how long I stay live. That's the way it's going to be. I hope to see you then. And if I don't, we'll see you in the next one. Be good.